Yeah, you know what's funny is you guys, we record video games and then months and months go by before they're actually released. It takes so long after the voices are recorded that we've moved on to 25 other things. And when they're finally released, we're never notified that they're released. We may just find out from you or see them on the shelf at the store and go, oh, it's out.
We did like the Dynasty Warriors over with, 40 minutes of voice. Yeah, oh, really? Okay. I play like 3 different people who talk very regally, and I don't even know what they're talking about. My spears shall crack your armor, or something. But yeah, the Dynasty Warrior games, they never even told us when it came out. They were like, I heard you in Dynasty Warriors. I'm like, I did great. Well, when did you do that? Why did nobody tell me it came out?
Persona! Junpei for president. We're actually working on, I believe there's some more Persona coming. I don't know, don't quote me, but I think there's more coming. And if so, then Travis and I will be marching around the studio, picketing it for ourselves to be. Yes. That was a great musical march theme that we had going there. Oh my gosh, guess what I did last year? Guess what I did last year? I'm so excited. How many of you just happen to know about my favorite geekdom, Star Trek? I am the biggest fan of the original series, or as we like to call it, TOS.
TOS.
I got plugged in with a group that makes an online web series called Star Trek New Voyages. You guys, if you're Star Trek fans at all, you gotta check it out. But not only did I get to play a character, but then this past year I actually directed an episode for them. And this stuff is off the charts, you guys. I mean, we've all seen fan films, Star Trek fan things or Star Wars fan things where they make these cheesy sets and their costumes look kind of dorky and they beam down to their backyard and, you know what I mean? It's kind of low quality. But these guys have completely rebuilt, every inch of the sets are spot on accurate. The bridge, the transporter room, sick bay, captain's quarters, it's amazing. And the effects and the ships and the digital effects are amazing. And so I'm just really, really jazzed to be a part of this.
Would you say you're energized? Hey!
Yes, I would say that. And so, yeah, you guys check them out online if you're Star Trek fans or if your dad is. And yes, this year we're going to be doing another episode and I'm going to be directing another one and acting in it. So it's like a childhood dream. When I was your age, see, you guys are all dressed up like this, right? This is your passion. When I was your age, I was making my own Captain Kirk uniforms and I was going to Star Trek conventions and meeting people like Walter Koenig and George Takei and William Shatner.
He's not lying.
Yes.
I've seen the pictures.
So, this is like a total geek childhood dream come true to be playing Star Trek. But, so that happened this past year.
Yeah. What did you think of the movie?
I didn't like it. Did a girl just scream over here? I thought Travis was on the stage, but I just heard Lucy Christian. Wait, that's Carrie Savage. No, let me tell you what I think of the movie in 15 seconds. It was a very great movie. It was a great adventure film, a lot of action, but as a Star Trek purist, it was not Star Trek. Okay, I'm just being honest with you. Anyone who knows the series knows that there were several things missing about it. To me, William Shatner will always be Captain Kirk. And Leonard Nimoy is Spock, and that's the end of it. So, you know what else? Anybody that watched the original series knows that Captain Kirk was a duty-bound, worked his way up through the ranks. He started as an ensign and then a lieutenant, and he was all about duty and honor. The new Captain Kirk is a frickin' punk. He's a rebel. he mutinies, he has no respect for authority, and at the end of the movie, he's given command of the ship. That doesn't happen. I'm sorry. So I didn't like that. And everybody else knows that the Enterprise was built in space, not on the plains of Iowa. And I don't like Spock making out with Uhura. Sorry. Still like it.
Which one?
And now for the other side, and now for the Republican response.
Captain Kirk is pretty. That's one pretty bitch.
Yeah, but he doesn't wear a toupee or a girdle, so he can't be Captain Kirk.
I laughed. It was a good action movie. I didn't watch enough of the original TOS, so if I had, I probably would have a different opinion. But I was entertained.
Yeah, and I only say that as a big fan of the original series, you know?
Because there's a huge history to it.
Oh yeah, well there wouldn't be anything if there wasn't the original series. There wouldn't be Next Generation, there wouldn't be Deep Space Nine, there wouldn't be Voyager, there wouldn't be Enterprise, there wouldn't be the new movie, there wouldn't be anything related to all the amazing Star Trek series.
Did you see the Dragon Ball Z movie? Did you see it?
You know what? I'm going to tell you something about the Dragon Ball Z movie. I vowed before God I would not spend $1 to see that movie. And the only reason I saw it was because it was on a plane. I watched it on an airplane, and it was so bad.
What is worse, explosives in your underwear or Dragon Ball Z on the TVs?
I don't know. They both accomplish the same thing.
I'd be hitting the emergency exit and I'll be like, let me out!
Somebody blow me up, please!
I went and saw it, and when I walked into the theater, there was one other dude in the audience, and I was like, yes! And he goes, dude, you never saw me, I never saw you.
That's right.
Like, agreed.
At the end of the movie, they're like,
Yeah. Actually, it was great, because since it was just he and I, he would be like, what? At some point in the movie, and I'd be like, you gotta be kidding me!
oh my gosh, it was bad. It was so bad.
Piccolo wasn't even green! He didn't have antennae. What the H, man? Oh, I can go for hours. I could go for hours.
You know what the movie needed? Broly. See, right in the middle of the movie, when it was at the suckiest point of the movie, if Broly came running in and beat the crap out of everybody, and like took over and ripped the screen open and ate the projector and all that, that would have been good. I think I just wrote the sequel right there. Yeah, we've talked enough and messed around up here enough, so let's just take some questions for a while.
I have a Star Trek question.
Bring it. Is this a trivia question? You gonna bring it?
I know, dude, you shouldn't start this.
Of course I can say nuclear vessels. Yes. If anyone has a TOS trivia question they think they can stump me with, bring it.
I feel bad for the guy that picked us up last night, because he said that he was a Star Trek fan, and Vic went rabid. He was like, bring it! Bring it! I got what you need! TOS, baby! What? Ask me anything. What episode, name, title? I got you. And he was like, what about the one where they went to the planet and there were all children there, and Vic said,
And the children shall lead. Is the name of the episode. With
the
Gorgon,
title.
the angel. And then I sang the little chant.
yeah, he sang the chant that the kids sang in 19...
You know what's scary? You know what's scary is that information went in 40 years ago. And it just won't leave. It's just in there.